All right, we're Tangle on the trail here with Center Hill boys basketball. Coach Mealer, Center Hill head coach. If you don't care, introduce you guys for us.
Sure. This is Kaeden Laws, sophomore, number 24. Kenneth Lewis, number 10, senior. Number 5, Calvin Temple, senior.
All right, Coach, go to you first here. You guys kind of slowly got down as the game went along, and then all of a sudden it was a huge spurt to get back in it. Kind of what happened to make the spurt there?
Well, to make the spurt is our backs were against the wall. We come in the game 17-0. We talk about the target gets bigger and bigger and bigger. First of all, this matchup occurred 48 hours ago. That's not an excuse. We had short prep time. We played last night. We had to get back and be ready to go. I was more concerned with the slow start. I mean, man, we were ready to go in the locker room. And we came out just flat as we could be. But when the kids' backs are against the wall, that's normally when we play our best basketball. So even at halftime, we thought we would win the basketball game. But if you've watched Center Hill play enough this year, there are times that we go on big spurts. We go on 18-0 runs. We go on 22-2 runs. So we felt we had those spurts in us. The problem here is we would make the run, but then we couldn't get the critical stop that we needed, or we couldn't make the critical basket that we needed. Give Starkville a lot of credit. They came in the basketball game and were able to beat us. But hey, I'm proud of my guys. We fought back, and when you're 17-0 and you have a chance to still win it after being down 13, I had every confidence in the world in what we did. So I give Starkville a lot of credit.
Okay, Kaeden, I'll go to you here. 1 out of 7 tonight from the 3-point line. Normally you shoot way better than that and everything, but you still managed, to score in other areas. You got 15 points, 7 boards. Kind of what was you feeling out there when your threes wasn't falling?
I guess like when I feel like I wasn't getting low enough, and so in the second half I tried to fix it, but it still wasn't falling. So I couldn't really figure it out, but I'm gonna make sure I get it fixed once I get back home.
All right, Calvin, I'm gonna go to you next. You was just a little bit worse than him. You was 0 for 7. Have you ever shot that bad in a game before?
Yeah.
Okay, you have?
Early in the season.
It don't happen often though, right? You was able to get to the line, 10 out of 11 from free throw line. I salute that. Free throws a lost art. They are free. Nobody takes advantage of them. So that's very impressive doing that. Like he said, you guys got a target. You're a target. Everybody, you're the target on the team. You're going to get the team's best defenders. What was it like for you tonight out there?
I was just trying to win the game, really. I was just trying to get my team motivated. And, Starkville came out, they outplayed us, they rebounded us. It's a good game, good team, well coached. They came out.
All right, Ken, go to you here next. On the opposite side, you was 3 out of 5 tonight from the 3-point line. You was kind of a shot in the arm there, 13 points. Kind of what was you feeling like out there on the court? Shooting hot like that.
Just feel like I had to make a play, like get my team back in the game, get them going and stuff, for them to come back.
Coach, personally, this is my 4th or 5th Center Hill game, and I was just telling people in the stands, like, just wear on the Center Hill run, because I know what kind of runs you guys put on, just like that. But I say the big thing was probably rebounding. Now, you think that has something to do with playing that back-to-back game, or just coming in just a different mindset?
I thought we had a very good game plan. We thought we could control them on the boards. At halftime, we were down rebounding-wise 27-14. We did out-rebound them in the second half that I'm looking at. But you're right, we got the deficit. We made them take shots. One thing we saw about Starkville is they heave a lot of threes. So we made them take the shots, but then we couldn't get the rebound. And we were just giving them layups. So it's like just giving them 3 points, and that's why we got down. So that was very, very disappointing in the game plan. I'm sitting there looking, we thought their 2 best players were number 3 and number 4. We hold number 3 to 2 points, and we hold number 4 to 0, and we still get beat. that's disappointing. And I'm gonna tell you why we got beat. I'm looking at it. These three guys right here, they're our scorers. And when they three guys go 16 for 39 from the field, and they go 4 for 19 from the three-point line, that's a recipe for us to get beat. I got to do a better job of getting the guys where they need to be, but we lost the game in two areas: rebounding, and my three guys right here, we just did not shoot the basketball well collectively.
Now, Kev, like, now you playing as a team, losing this game this early, do you think that was something big that it'll keep you guys alert for not taking somebody light? Not saying that you did, but you think it'll have you come out a little bit faster, a little bit harder, a little bit more alert?
Yeah, I definitely think the loss tonight, it woke us up. You know, we went 17-0. You know, you never really just hear anybody going 17-0 around Mississippi, around the country. I mean, we play good teams. You know, you got to come every night. We didn't come tonight, we lost. So it's a wake-up call.
And I'll say this, you know, our center played sick tonight. DeCorian Payton's a better basketball player than he played. I mean, I'm sitting here looking at his stats, and 6 points is not. He's battling the stomach flu, and he wanted to play, and we let him go. And but he looked gassed. He looked gassed the entire game, and maybe as a coach, I probably should have made a change there. But you know, you ride with your guys, you win with them, and you lose with them, and he deserved to be on the floor. So that was a big thing. But again, Starkville, they played a great basketball game. They controlled the tempo. You know, people are going to ask right there at the end of the game, 6.6 seconds left. They shoot a foul shot, they miss. I've got one timeout left. Our best player had the ball in his hands. I felt like they were going to drive all the way to the goal, and I was hoping Kaeden could get down to the other side of the floor because I really thought Calvin was going to drive the double and he was going to make the layup to win the game. But again, Calvin had a shot to win the game. The ball goes all the way around the rim, and I watched him. He just looked in disbelief. He looked at me, I looked at him, and we were like, you know, you got to move to the next game. So credit goes to Starkville. We love coming to the Tangle. This is the second year in a row. We've had great competition. This is why we played the game. We played the game because we want to be in Jackson when this thing's over with. So we appreciate you guys letting us be here.
Hey, thanks. I want to also say thanks for adjusting the schedule had to be flipped in such a late notice. You know, had to drop, and due to the respect of other tournaments, you know, we could have easily left you in the game you was at, but you know, other events coming up in the next couple of weeks that would have created rematches and everything. So you know, you guys were gracious enough to adjust your game on the fly. And I mean, you know, you created the best game in the state probably so far this year.
Well, and yes, we could have played the other game and probably won the game by 20, 25 points. We'd be 18-0. But are those 20 and 25 point games going to help us? And that's what we talked about in the locker room. We need teams to push us. We've got bigger goals that we want to get to. So like I said, I'm not going to use that as an excuse. They beat us, and we, for some reason, were not ready in the first half, and we got to figure that out. As the coach, I got to figure it out. The players got to figure it out. Just give Starkville credit where credit's due. They beat us tonight, and Center Hill will be back.
All right, thanks, guys.